As the number of wildfire evacuees in this province continues to climb, questions are being asked about insurance supports which may be available. So to help answer some of those questions tonight is Aaron Sutherland with the Insurance Bureau of Canada. Aaron, so good to speak with you.
Thank you for having me today.
Well, we know the lives of thousands of Manitobans have been uprooted due to wildfires right now. Do home insurance policies offer living expense supports to, help make ends meet during difficult times like this?
Yeah, it's another devastating wildfire season and a really concerning start this year here in Western Canada. But if you have been impacted, if you are seeing the worst of this, the important thing to know is this is what insurance is here for. We haven't seen a lot of structural damage, though we have seen some. And so for most folks, the biggest thing to know is all standard home insurance policies cover you for what's called additional living expenses when you're forced outside your home from a mass evacuation order. Things like hotel costs, food, things of that nature, that's all covered. So if you have been forced outside your home, best thing you can do is call your insurance representative to make sure you're getting the support you need in your time of need.
When does that coverage start? And is there, an amount limit that people can claim?
So it starts right away. And then depending on the nature of your coverage, they'll have different ways that they go about it. Some have, 2 weeks or a 1 month limit. Some have a defined dollar amount. Really depends on the coverage you've purchased. But again, all standard home insurance policies provide coverage for additional living expenses like hotel, like food, things of that nature to support you. And so if you've been impacted, give your insurer a call.
Yeah, definitely a bit of peace of mind knowing that. Let's talk about property damage now. Do you need special coverage when it comes to wildfires, or do most policies cover damage caused by wildfires?
From a home insurance perspective, a fire is a fire is a fire. And so long as it wasn't intentionally started by you, you will have coverage. So there's no such thing as an act of God in your policy. So if, wildfire is covered by all home insurance policies, whether it's, the fire hitting you right from a tree outside or your neighbor's property burning down and then hitting yours as well. All of that is covered. Again, it's standard in all home insurance policies. And something not everybody knows, and so there's a lot of anxiety and stress when you see these types of events. If you're being impacted, what does my policy cover? This is what insurance is here for. Wildfire is no different, and so you do have coverage. And again, if you have concerns, if you have questions, give your insurance company a call. If you don't know who your insurer is, you can call us here at the Insurance Bureau. Our number is 1-844-2-ASK-IBC. We have trained professionals who can help answer some of these questions and also help put you in touch with your insurance company if you need that assistance as well.
What about businesses, Aaron, that are impacted by these fires and evacuations? Do they have special coverage?
So business, similarly, they'll have coverage for wildfire damage. One challenge they may be seeing is relates to business interruption, where they have to shut their business down. If we do see damage to their property or to a neighboring property, that's where that business interruption coverage kicks in as well. It's defined differently. Business coverage gets really specific really quickly. So while wildfire is coverage, when it comes to do I have coverage to replace lost income occurring from my business, that's going to vary by policy and depending on the nature of damage that you're sustaining. And so business customers really need to contact their insurer to make sure they're getting what they need and what they're entitled to.
We know these wildfires are continuing to threaten, further communities and further evacuations. What's your advice to, everyone out there right now to prepare for emergencies, disasters, and possible evacuations like this?
Well, it's shaping up to be another very concerning year from a wildfire standpoint in this country. I think it's another reminder of the need to improve our resilience going forward. We simply aren't doing that yet. That means better protection moving forward and increased investment in actually being able to put out these fires when they begin. We clearly don't have that, and we continue to get overwhelmed. But from an individual perspective, I think, if you've been impacted, you need to get somewhere safe, and then contact your insurer to make sure you're getting what you need. If you haven't been impacted, that's where you still have time. Make sure you're getting those emergency supplies prepared. Make sure you're getting up to speed on your insurance policy. And if you don't know or you don't think you have the coverage that you may need, have that conversation today with your insurance provider to make sure you've got the coverage that you and your family need to face some of these threats.
Well, Aaron, we want to thank you for the information and advice tonight. Hopefully it can offer some relief to those displaced tonight. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.